there's something most men never realize. Women don't become attached to your looks. They become attached to your habits, your presence, your inner state. It's not about trying harder. It's about becoming a man whose energy speaks louder than words. Today, we're breaking down the 7 habits that quietly pull women toward you, without chasing, without performing, and without lowering your standards. Let's begin. Habit 1, the calm presence. Women don't get addicted to loud men, they get addicted to calm men, the ones who move with intention instead of impulsiveness. Calmness isn't silence, it's emotional clarity. When you speak slower, when you take a second before reacting, when you don't jump at every notification, you communicate something powerful. I'm in control of myself. I'm not ruled by urgency. Most men text like their insecurity is holding a stopwatch. You respond like someone who values his time, his peace, and his life. Calm equals safety. Calm equals confidence. Calm equals I know exactly who I am. A woman can feel that difference instantly. And she remembers it. Habit 2, hard to impress, not hard to get. There's a difference between playing games and having standards. Being hard to get feels artificial. Being hard to impress feels real. When she tells you how many men text her, most guys fall straight into validation mode. Wow, really? You must be so pretty. But the man with grounded confidence doesn't feed into performance. He simply sees her for who she is, not what she's trying to prove. You aren't dazzled by superficial details. You don't elevate her into a fantasy, you let her be human. And this forces her to show something she rarely shows anyone: her real feminine energy, her softness, her playfulness, her authentic self. Women aren't addicted to attention. They're addicted to men who make their attention meaningful. Habit 3, emotional control, the anchor. This habit creates long-term attachment more than anything else. When she becomes overwhelmed, stressed, emotional, most men become part of the chaos. You don't. You stay grounded. Your emotional stability becomes the anchor she didn't know she needed. Not because she wants you to fix her, but because your presence gives her the space to breathe. When she spirals and you remain centered, it communicates maturity, depth, and strength without aggression. Your calmness becomes her comfort, and comfort becomes a kind of emotional gravity, a pull she keeps returning to. Women don't get addicted to perfection. They get addicted to the man who steadies the room simply by being in it. Habit 4, quiet confidence. Not loud confidence, not flexing confidence. Not the exaggerated alpha performance. I'm talking about the quiet, grounded confidence that comes from liking who you are. You're not trying to prove yourself. You're not trying to earn approval. You're simply comfortable in your own skin, even with your imperfections. If you're a little awkward, you own it. If you have quirks, you don't hide them. You know your value without needing validation. And that's the kind of confidence that makes women feel safe, not intimidated. Women find authenticity more attractive than flawless presentation. Comfort with yourself becomes comfort for her. And comfort, that's addictive. Habit 5, the right amount of mystery. Mystery isn't about disappearing for days. It's not manipulation or withholding affection. Mystery is simply not oversharing, not living through your phone, and not giving away your entire identity before someone has earned access to it. You reveal pieces of your life slowly. You share meaningfully, not endlessly. Your world feels deep, not because you hide things, but because you don't dump everything on the table at once. When you speak, you leave room for curiosity. When you flirt, You create space for imagination, not confusion, curiosity. Too much mystery becomes coldness. But the right amount creates something powerful. She replays your conversations. She wonders about your tone. She feels drawn to understand you more. Mystery is the spark. Curiosity is the hook. And you give her both naturally. Habit 6. Purpose. Before pleasure. This habit changes everything about how women see you. A man without purpose attaches himself to women. A man with purpose attracts women. Your mission and your goals, your discipline, your growth comes first. Not because you're heartless, but because you understand that a man becomes attractive when he's moving forward in life. Women can sense direction, momentum, a vision for the future. You don't revolve around her life. You invite her into yours. You make space. But you don't replace your identity with romance. And that's what makes your presence feel strong, effortless, and masculine. Purpose creates gravity, and women feel it. Habit 7. Strong with the world, soft with her. This is the combination most men never achieve, and the one women find unforgettable. Strong with the world, disciplined, clear boundaries, unshakable self-respect, emotionally composed. Soft with her, attentive, playful, warm, emotionally intelligent, vulnerable without being fragile. You're protective, not possessive. You're grounded, not cold. You communicate, but you don't abandon your principles. Most men lean too far in one direction, either harsh and rigid or gentle and overly accommodating. You're the balance she rarely experiences. Masculine strength with emotional depth. And that combination becomes emotionally addictive because it makes her feel both safe and connected at the same time. These 7 habits aren't about pretending. They're about becoming. When you embody calmness, purpose, mystery, and emotional control, you don't chase attention. You attract respect. Women don't just notice you. They feel your presence. They remember your energy. And they become drawn to you in a way that feels natural, not forced. But there's one thing most men still get wrong. They don't recognize the signs when a woman is actually attracted to them. And those signs can be subtle, especially for men who overthink. Before you make your next move, make sure you understand the signals she's giving you.